Hello and welcome back. Today's topic is about how these companies, individuals, are going to save you thousands on real estate commissions. How exactly are they going to do that? We're going to talk about that and a few related other topics right after this. Hello and welcome. Today's topic is about how these people, individuals, companies are going to save you thousands on real estate commissions. So, are they doing it because they're altruistic, that they have other people's best interest at heart? Do you really believe that? Or are they going to make money off you? I mean, quite honestly, you got to look at motivation. They're trying to get you to want to save money on real estate commissions, which is understandable. I'm a consumer. I try to save money wherever I can. But are they looking out for your best interest in advertising this? How are they going to save you thousands of money? Is there an ulterior motive? Well, their motive is to make a profit on your property. So what they're going to do is buy it as low as possible. They don't care about whether you pay real estate commissions or saving you money. That's not their best interest. Their best interest is getting the property for as low as they can get it. They're just trying to get you with some kind of hook to get you to think, oh, they're going to save me thousands of dollars. But are they really? How are they going to save you the money? So the idea is that they're going to buy it at the lowest price possible, which is not in your best interest. Matter of fact, it's diametrically opposed from getting you the best price for your property. It's not in your best interest to have that. So a real estate agent, their motivation is to get you the highest property price. And quite honestly, if an agent is being self-centered, which some of them are, sadly, they want to get the highest price because they make more commission the higher they get the price. So if they get you, say, $20,000, $50,000 more, have you come out better by staying away from real estate commissions? Because that's what these guys that are advertising to save you on real estate commissions are doing. They're looking to undercut the price by $20,000, $50,000. And I'm going to show you a screenshot of one way that a lot of them do it, because some of them will say sight unseen, or we'll make an offer without seeing the property. How can they do that? How can they know what the property is worth without ever seeing it? Well, they go to a website or websites and they find out what the value is, and I'm going to show you right here where one place that they could go to find out. It's public records, and they could find out what the tax value is, what the taxes are on the house based on an appraised value by the county that you live in. And most of the time, a lot of the time, almost all of the time, the appraised value is below and well below what the actual value of the house is. So that's how they're going to make money, because they know there's already a gap between what the house would really sell for, especially in this market right now, and what the tax appraisal value is. So that's what they're going to offer you, is what the tax appraisal offer is, knowing that it's at least $30,000 off. In some places, like the north end of Palm Beach County, sometimes it's off by $100,000. The county is obviously in their best interest. They're trying to get more tax dollars, so they try to close that gap, but they always leave a gap. They know that they need to leave a gap because people wouldn't buy here if the property was appraised at a really, really high level. It's why a lot of people are leaving other states, because it's just so expensive. So they try to be fair here, and in Palm Beach County at least, and appraise the value so they get higher tax dollars, but not appraise it at the actual value so that you actually have some equity in the home. Okay, so here's a good example of what I'm talking about, where these guys they're really got your best interest at heart, and they're trying to save you real estate commission. Thousands of dollars they're trying to save you. So sorry for my sarcasm, but I'm going to show you exactly how they're going to cost you lots more money over what they're telling they're going to save you. So here's a perfect example. This house is in Riviera Beach. It's a very nice neighborhood, but Riviera Beach is it's not Jupiter. So the houses in Riviera Beach, the same house in Jupiter would sell. If you look at it, this is a nice size square foot house, 2,300 square foot under air. Total square footage is over 3,000. You put this house up in Jupiter, and it's easily worth $150,000, maybe even $200,000 more. So, but this is a good example I wanted to show you of how properties are underrated, undervalued by the county, which is in your best interest. But the people that are trying to buy your house sight unseen, they're using this. So look down here where it says, see where it says appraisal, tax year 2021. The tax appraisal, the market value is $235,487. So that's the value that they're going to offer you based on that. So, but what is the house really valued at? Well, I can tell you for a fact that the highest sale in that neighborhood for that size house recently was $350,000. $350,000, not $200,000, $300,000. So the difference was $115,000. And it probably would go for more because there's nothing for sale in that neighborhood like most neighborhoods right now. So this real estate commission that would be on that house would be roughly about $17,500. So that's what they're telling they would save you. But meanwhile, they are going to try to buy the house for $115,000, $117,000 less than the value of that house truly is. So they're going to basically cost you $100,000 in their effort to save you that $17,000 in commission. So is it really in your best interest? Are they looking out for your best interest? And this is just one example. This is Riviera Beach. You put this house in Palm Beach Gardens, in Jupiter, and it's worth even more of a difference than $100,000. Now, this is just an example. Some areas, the houses are closer in value. I picked Riviera Beach because Riviera Beach tends to lag behind some of the other neighborhoods like Gardens and Jupiter and North Palm, where the price values rise higher and quicker. Riviera Beach, not picking on them. West Palm, same way. Lake Worth, same way. They're going to rise slower, and the value won't usually rise as high as they will in Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, North Palm Beach, the North End. And there's a variety of reasons for that, but it is what it is. So, supply and demand and the value that people put on a house is what drives the price up. It's not that the house is any better or the house is worth more as far as the house goes. It's what people are willing to pay. So this house right here that I'm showing an example is worth over $100,000 what the tax appraiser is saying the house is worth. And so you got to be careful because these people are not looking out for your best interest. Okay, so what would a real estate agent do? A good agent would do. Some agents, they're strictly looking for their next paycheck, and I warn you to be careful about picking an agent because some agents are just like that. They can come across the nicest, sincerest people, but ultimately they're looking out for their own best interest and not yours. I believe that if I look out for your best interest, my best interest will be taken care of. And not just because I make more because I get the higher price that I get for you, the higher commission, but if I am truly looking out for your best interest, what's called a fiduciary responsibility, meaning looking out for your best interest, then it'll come back to me. Not only will I make money on the commission, which, it's what happens, but you'll recommend me to your friends. And that's how businesses really grow. Businesses don't really grow. I sell one house, and if I don't look out for my client's best interest, if I don't have their best interest at heart and they don't know that and feel that, will they recommend me to their friends? Not likely. So it's in my best interest funny to say, it is in my best interest. It's in every agent's best interest to do the best job possible so that you want to recommend them to your friends and relatives and they get more business, and because one sale isn't going to make their career. So they need to take care of their clients and so that they can get other clients. Okay, so how do I get you the best price? What I do is, you'll hear the word comps. Most agents do this. As far as I know, all agents do or should be doing this, and that is to look at comparable prices, comparable sales in your neighborhood, and basically I study pictures. Was the kitchen redone? Is your kitchen redone? Was the bathrooms, were they redone? Is your bathroom redone? And basically you try to find, you look at all the past sales and you try to find one where they're very, very similar. So you can't look at a comp for a kitchen that was just absolutely gorgeous and compare it to a kitchen that hasn't been redone in 20 years. So the numbers aren't going to match up, and the speed of the sale won't match up either. So the three things that always get a house sold quickly: kitchen is number one, bathrooms, and flooring. Those are the three main things that buyers look at, and that's what will get you the highest price possible. So what does that mean in today's market? Well, in today's market, we're still very much in a seller's market. So what I do is find the highest price that I can get, and I'm going to make it more, about 10% more than what the highest price is, because inventory is so low. There's so many buyers that are looking and that are desperate for a house that 10% isn't really, you think about it, it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but if you're talking about a $350,000 house, that's $35,000. So would somebody pay $35,000 more in this market? Yes, I think so. And matter of fact, I know for a fact that a house in that same neighborhood recently sold for over $350,000, and won't know the exact price until the house closes, which won't be till the end of this school year. But I know for a fact that it sold over for $350,000, and so to say over 10% over the highest comparable price, it's very reasonable in this market. 20%, you're talking about $70,000. It might sit there for a while, and you might find a buyer, but it might not. So what I try to do is, sell it for the most possible, but I try to create a bidding situation. I want to get as much competition as possible. I don't want to overprice the house. I want to price it where I can get competition. I don't know if you've ever watched one of these auction shows, but emotion comes into play, and people will actually overpay what their brain tells them. They'll go in, and if they evaluated it logically, they'd say, I'm not going to pay more than X amount of dollars. But when an auction gets into play, people's emotions get into play, and 98% of all sales are driven by emotion. So I love the house. That's an emotion. So people will overpay based on their emotions. So what you want to do is, I don't want to say take advantage of that, but my goal is to get the highest price. So I want to price it where I can get competition going and get some emotions going, and I really want that house. I don't want to lose that house. Fear of missing out. That's FOMO, today's language. So they'll pay more money because they're afraid of missing out on that house. So that's basically the goal, is to put the price up, but not too far crazy, but create competition so that we get the absolute highest dollar amount that we possibly can, and sell it quickly for that price. Well, I went a little long today, and I apologize, but it was a lot of ideas that I wanted to share, and I hope that you found this video helpful and useful. And if you have any questions whatsoever, I'm here to help. That's basically my premise. I'm here to help you as much as I can, and in turn, you'll recommend me to your friends and your relatives, and we help each other. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.